UGC National Eligibility Tests for JRF and lectureship. In fact, this is the fifth day of the lecture series on the National Eligibility Test coaching. And today, as we do every day, we shall be discussing both the papers. We know the pattern of the UGC examination, National Eligibility Test. Paper 1 is the general paper for all students, all candidates, and paper 2 is the very main paper the candidate chooses, and National Eligibility Test is conducted for 81 main subjects, and I am giving coaching for the main subject, that is English, which is my subject. Okay, so as usual, we will be discussing the general paper questions in the first half of this live streaming session, and in the second half we will be discussing questions from English language and literature. Now let us once again, in fact this is the fifth lecture on the National Eligibility Test for JRF, Junior Research Fellowship and Lectureship. So as you all know, once you pass this examination, you can you have a lot of options. Like number one, you can be an assistant professor in any of the colleges in any university of India. Now with the latest regulation, with a PhD, and of course, national eligibility test is the basic qualification to become a professor in any of the colleges of India. And besides, of course, you should have a PhD, and JRF, Junior Research Fellowship, is given to candidates who pass the national eligibility test conducted by the UGC. And once you get the JRF, you can join any research centers of the universities of India, and you will be getting a grant for the research work you do. You join in any of the research center in any universities, any departments, okay, you will be given a very good grant by the University Grants Commission, and after maybe a period of 3 to 5 years, you get your PhD, and with that PhD and your certificate of the national eligibility test, you can join any college or university of India as an assistant professor. And afterwards, of course, you have your promotions to different levels in college teaching, university teaching, and of course, you can even be associate professor, and principal, and of course, director of many schools or in university, under university. So also the position of registrar, the controller of examination, the vice chancellor, all that. For all of this, you have a lot of career progression, promotion scopes, but for all of this, you need to get through national eligibility tests, the lectureship test, as well as the JRF. Okay, now let us continue our work. I hope you are all working hard. Just be very consistent in your work, and just collect enough material, do your work yourself. Of course, you have a lot of coaching centers, books, materials, online lectures like this. So depend on all that, and besides, you ensure that you are very sincere in your work. And as I always say, with dedication, determination, sincerity, and consistent hard work, you can reach any of your goals or any of your ambitions, right? So now I told you we have two papers. Paper one is a paper for an evaluation test for checking your teaching and research aptitude, and normally there will be 50 questions objective type question with 2 marks, 50 into 2, 100 marks. And paper 2, your main subject, there will be 100 questions, and it would be 100 into 2 and 200. So total 100 plus 200, 300 marks is the total of the national eligibility test for JRF and of course, lectureship, right? Now we will look at some of the previous questions of paper 1, the general paper, in which the teaching research aptitude is tested. Question number 1, discussion method can be used when? Option 1, the topic is very difficult. Option B, the topic is easy. Option C, the topic is difficult. And option D, all of the above. Okay, discussion method is one of the methods of teaching. So discussion method is used for what purpose? When the topic is difficult, the topic is easy, the topic is difficult, the topic is very difficult, and all of the above. The right answer is option C, the topic is difficult. When the topic is difficult, teachers depend on discussion method. And now we move on to question number 2. And second question is, which of the following is a teaching aid? A teaching aid. Teachers depend on different teaching aids. Okay, and the basic teaching aids are blackboard, whiteboard, audio, projector, a lot of teaching aids we have. And okay, we have the question, which of the following is a teaching aid? Option A, working model of windmill. Option B, tape recorder. Option C, 16 mm film projector. Option D, all the above. And the correct option is option D, all the above. Now we move on to the third question from general paper. The main aim of teaching is option A, to develop only reasoning. Option B, to develop only thinking. Option C, both A and B, that is to develop reasoning and develop thinking. And option D, to give information. And the correct answer is option C, that is both A and B, to develop only reasoning, to develop only thinking. So the main aim of teaching is to develop only reasoning and to develop only thinking. Now we come to the fourth question. The quality of teaching is reflected in dash. 4 options. The quality of teaching is reflected in dash. Option A, by the attendance of students in the class. Option B, by the pass percentage of the students. Option C, by the quality of questions asked by students. And option D, by the duration of silence maintained in the class. And the correct answer is option C, by the quality of questions asked by the students. Okay, so the quality of teaching. So a teacher who is promoting students to ask questions is a good teacher, and that teaching is, of course, a good teaching. Now we have the fifth question. The fifth question is the present annual examination system. The present annual examination system. Option A, promotes role learning. Option B, does not promote good study habits. Option C, does not encourage students to be regular in class. And option D, all the above. Okay, and the answer is, correct answer is option D, all the above. The present annual examination system promotes role learning, does not promote good study habits, does not encourage students be regular in class. Okay, all the above. Now we have the sixth question. A college wants to give training in use of statistical package for social sciences, SPSS, to researchers. For this, the college should organize option A, conference, option B, seminar, option C, workshop, option D, lecture. And the correct answer is option C, that is workshop. Now we have the next question. Which of the following is not the characteristic of a research? Which of the following is not the characteristic of a research? Option A, research is systematic. Option B, research is not a process. Option C, research is problem oriented. Option D, research is not passive. Answer is option B, research is not a process. Next question, which of the following statement is correct? Option A, discoveries are researchers. Option B, researchers lead to discovery. Option C, invention and research are related. Option D, none of the above. And the answer is, which of the following statement is correct? Answer is B, second option, researchers lead to discovery. Researchers lead to discovery. Now the next question, which of the following statement is correct? Option A, in research, objectives can be worded in question form. Option B, in research, objectives can be worded in statement form. Option C, objectives are to be stated in chapter 1 of the thesis. And option D, all the above. And answer is option C, objectives are to be stated in chapter 1 of the thesis. Now we have the next question. And the question is, how the Shantiniketan school starts the day? Option A, national anthem. Option B, prayer. Option C, Saraswati Vandana. Option D, puja. The answer is option C, Saraswati Vandana. Next question, write the subject which is preferred by most of the students. Option A, Hindi. Option B, English. And option C, Sanskrit. And option D, Gujarati. The answer is option C, that is Sanskrit, in the very subject preferred in the Shantiniketan University. Now we have the next question. Which is the oldest soap opera telecasted in India? Option A, Kahani Gar Ki. Option B, Bunyad. Option C, Hum Log. Option D, Saas Bhi Kabhi. Answer is option C, Hum Log. And the next question, which satellite channel uses the ad line, knowing is everything? Option A, BBC World. Option B, Star. Option C, Sony. Option D, Z. The answer is option A, BBC World. Next question, which is the first made in India kids channel of television? Option A, Cartoon Network. Option B, Walt Disney. Option C, United Home Entertainment's Hangama TV. And option D, Nick Jr. The correct option is option C, United Home Entertainment Hangama TV. Next question, if blood is coded as 24113 and breast is coded as 20678, then the code for robust is option A, 620781, option B, 012678, option C, 678102, and option D, 610732. The answer is option B, 012678. Okay, so this is in fact a kind of logical reasoning, and in order to solve this type of questions, you need to practice, and we must understand the fact that blood is coded 24113 and BRUST, breast, is coded as 20678. And from the above code, we understand that, okay, the code for B is 2, L for code for L is 4, and code for O is 1, and D is 3, and R is 0. Code for U is 6, and code for S is 7, and code for T is 8. And in that case, robust can be coded as 0, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. And now we have another question. The question is, which of the following statements are always true? Which of the following statements are always true? Option A wooden table is a table. Option B, now it's raining or not raining. Option C, the sun rises in the east every day. Option D, a chicken comes out of a hen's egg. And we have to choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Option A and B. Option B, A, C, and D. Option C, A and B. And option D, B and C. And the correct answer is option B, A, C, and D. All right. Now we have the next question. Which of the following statements are mutually inconsistent? Which of the following statements are mutually inconsistent? So you will definitely have this kind of questions in the examination of National Eligibility Test, paper 1. So let us look at the statements. Statement A, mostly poets are not egoistic. B, mostly poets are humble. C, some poets are egoistic. D, some poets are non-egoistic. Choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Codes A and B, code B, B and C, and code C, A and C, and code D, C and D. The answer is A and D. Okay, that is option number A. And now we have the next question. Next question is, ICT stands for, a very, very simple question. ICT stands for, option A, International Communication Technology. Option B, Intra-Common Terminology. Option C, Information and Communication Technology. Option D, Interconnected Terminals. And the answer is option C, Information and Communication Technology. Which of the following statements is not correct? Next question. Which of the following is not a correct statement? Option A, computer is capable of processing only digital signal. Option B, computer is capable of analyzing both quantitative and qualitative data. Option C, appropriate software is required for processing the data. And option D, computer is capable of processing digital as well as analog signals. The right answer is option A, computer is capable of processing only digital signal. Okay, now the next question, which of the following is the appropriate definition of information technology? Which of the following is the appropriate definition of information technology? Option A, information technology refers to the use of hardware and software for processing information. And option B, information technology refers to the use of hardware and software for distribution of useful information. Option C, information technology refers to the use of hardware and software for storage, retrieval, processing, and distributing information of many kinds. And option D, information technology refers to the use of principles of physical sciences and social sciences for processing of information of many kinds. And the right answer is option C, information technology refers to the use of hardware and software for storage, retrieval, processing, and distribution information of many kinds. Next question, which of the following statements is correct? Option A, virus improves the speed of processing information through computer. Option B, internet does not allow the virus to spread. Option C, virus is a part of software. Option D, virus is an operating system. And the correct option is option C, virus is part of a software. Now, next question, Which of the following is correct statement? Option A, computers can be used for diagnosing the difficulty of a student in learning a subject. Option B, psychological testing can be done with the help of computer provided a software is available. Option C, a set of instructions is called a program. Option D, all the above. And the right answer is option D, all the above. Now we have the next question. Global warming during winter becomes more pronounced at the option A, equator, option B, poles, option C, Tropic of Cancer, option D, Tropic of Capricorn. And the answer is option D, that is Tropic of Capricorn. Global warming during winter becomes more pronounced at Tropic of Capricorn. Next question. In the study of man-environment interaction, the statement of Miss Semple that the humans are solely the product of their environment is option A, an opinion, option B, a prejudice, option C, a fact, and option D, a widely accepted phenomena. And the right answer is option C, a fact. Question number next question is, in analysis of man-environment relationship, pragmatic possibilities implies that option A, there is no limit for man to exploit resources of Earth. Option B, there are limited possibilities to explore Earth's resources. And option C, the man has to watch and assess the situation and then go ahead with resource utilization. And option D, the man has to keep in mind only his basic needs while planning to harness the potential of resourceful Earth. And the right answer is option C, the man has to watch and assess situation and then go ahead with resource utilization. Now we have the next question. The maximum loss of forest lands in India is caused by option A, river valley projects, option B, industries, option C, means of transportation, option D, agriculture, and the right answer is option A, river valley projects. Now, which next question? Which year the University Grants Commission was established? Option A, 1948, option B, 1944, option C, 1953, and option D, 1960. Correct answer is option C, 1953. Now we have the next question. Another name for basic education or Nai Talim is option A, compulsory education, option B, new education policy, option C, Varda education plan, option D, Sarva Siksha Abhiyan, and the right answer is option C, Varda education plan. Next question. The idea of democratic decentralization in India was popularized by option A, A.D. Gorwala Committee in 1951, option B, Paul H. Appleby Committee in 1953, option C, B.R. Mehta Committee in 1957, option D, Ashok Mehta Committee in 1978. Right answer is option C, B.R. Mehta Committee of 1957. Question. In India, a political party is recognized as a national or regional party by the option A, the President of India, option B, Election Commission of India, option C, Law Ministry in consultation with the Law Commission of India, and option D, Union Parliament in consultation with state legislatures. Answer is Election Commission of India, that is option B. And the next question, which of the following factors is responsible for the increase of the role of government in developing countries? Option A, economic planning. Option B, rising expectation of people. Option C, privatization. Option D, emergence of the concept of welfare state. And we have a number of codes, 4 codes. We have to choose the correct code. Code 1, A and D. Code 2, A, B, and D. Code C, only C. And option D, only D. The correct answer is A and D. All right. So with that, we come to the end of discussion of paper 1, the general paper, and we now move on to the discussion of the questions of main paper, that is questions of the English language and literature. Let us just look at the questions. So we have the first question here. Who said, "Where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise"? Where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise. Who said this? The right answer is Gray. That is Thomas Gray said. Thomas Gray said. Okay, now we have the next question. Who said, and about whom it is said? He found it English poetry, brick, but left it marble. Who said, and about whom? Johnson, Dr. Johnson said about John Dryden. Next question. Which are the two odes developed to twin tragic emotions? Who wrote them? Answer is William Collins wrote the Ode to Pity and Ode to Fear. And the next question. Who called the Restoration comedy a French Bagard? Who called the Restoration comedy the French Bagard? That is, of course, Thackeray. William Makepeace Thackeray called. Now we have the next question. Which is the first English novel? The first English novel is Pamela by Samuel Richardson. Next question. What is the name of the horse endowed with reason in Gulliver's Travels? Okay, so Gulliver's Travels, the horse which is endowed with reason is Houyhnhnms. Houyhnhnms. Next question. Every woman at least is a rake. Whose words? Okay, this is the words of Alexander Pope. Next question. What does Houyhnhnm mean in Gulliver's Travels? What does Houyhnhnm mean in Gulliver's Travels? Okay, it means perfection of nature. Perfection of nature. Now we have the next question. What is the meaning of the Spanish root picaro, from which the term picaros derived? So picaro means villain or rogue. Next question. Who was called Mr. Facing Both Ways by Dr. Sainsbury? And Thomas Gray was called Mr. Facing Both Ways by Dr. Sainsbury. Next question. Who is known as the great charm of English literature? Dr. Johnson was known as the great charm of English literature. Next question. Who was the poet who illustrated his poems with pictures? William Blake was the poet who illustrated his poems with pictures. Next question. I have my character behind me. For whom? I have my character behind me. For whom? And the answer is for the scandal monger in the school for scandal. And the next question. What is the Greek term to indicate the sinking from the sublime to the ridiculous? The Greek term for the sinking from the sublime to the ridiculous is bathos. Bathos. Next question. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose. Whose lines? Okay. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose is the lines of Robert Burns. Okay. So with that, we come to the end of today's lecture, or rather coaching session on the National Eligibility Test for Junior Research Fellowship and Lectureship. Thanks a lot for listening. May God bless you. Good night, everybody. And the report.